Do these examples resonate with you? With warmer weather, the shine of your skin increases and minor blemishes appear? If so, stay with us and together we will find out how Photoderm Nude Touch, the sun care product specifically designed for combination to oily skin, can support you throughout the warm season. Before caring for combination to oily skin types, we need to understand them. Combination to oily skin is characterized by an excess of sebum. But first, what is sebum? It is a mixture of lipids, that is to say fat, produced by the sebaceous glands. As a result, the skin is shiny in the T-zone for combination skin, or in the entire face for oily skin. This shine may be accompanied by small blemishes. But that's not all. Sebum can also be oxidized by stress, pollution. This means that the quality is altered, it becomes thick, viscous, and blocks the pores, which may rapidly cause the appearance of blemishes. So, how can we protect from the sun while limiting shine and appearance of blemishes? This is where we come in. To gain a better understanding of how it works, I will take you where it all begins, in our laboratories. We are now at the heart of our laboratories where all the magic takes place. Photoderm Nude Touch was created here. To know more about the formulation process of this product, follow me. Hello Détier.
Hello Fatou.
I am here with Détier Gay, formulator for Bioderma, but also the founder of Photoderm Nude Touch. So first, let's talk about sensoriality. Combining a fluid texture with a powdery finish, Photoderm Nude Touch represents a genuine formulation fit. Détier, how did you manage to obtain a fluid texture that leaves an almost invisible powdery finish on the skin for a bare skin effect?
Thanks to the liquid to powder technology. In other words, the product is liquid on application and turns into powder when contact with the skin. The challenge was to find the right balance between powders, which mattify, and the oils phase, which smooths and softens the skin without making it oily. Consequently, we obtained this light texture and invisible finish, the bare skin effect as you call it.
So fatty substances are not a problem for combination to oily skin?
No, believe it or not all oils are greasy. There are even dry oils. In Photoderm Nude Touch, we use non-greasy oils such as shea oil with smooth and soften the skin. We also use a light, highly volatile oil which interacts between fatty substances and powders to ensure a very light texture with a powdery finish.
Indeed, powders which absorb sebum and provide softness. Détier Photoderm Nude Touch contains 100% mineral sunscreen. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. Together with the R&D team, we selected this mineral sunscreen because they can absorb almost 3 times more sebum than a traditional mattifying product that does not contain any.
And what are they made of? How do they interact with the skin?
They are made of zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. By reflecting solar radiation, like mirror, they protect the skin from the sun. This is why we use the term sunscreens. Furthermore, these mineral sunscreens are very small. That's why we talk about nanoparticles, which helps fully cover the skin, thereby guaranteeing very high sun protection. You really feel like your skin is bare, while enjoying very high sun protection.
The technicity of Photoderm Nude Touch also comes from our cellular bioprotection patent, a patent common to all of our Bioderma sunscreen. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Combined with 100% mineral sunscreens, this patent optimizes sun protection. We know that there is no such thing as perfect protection. Even with a very good sun protection factor, the skin might be not completely protected. 2% to 3% of sun rays fall through the crack and still manage to penetrate the skin,
which could expose it to long-term damage.
Exactly, and this is where our cellular bioprotection patent acts, by reinforcing the natural defense system of skin cells, increasing their resistance to the adverse effects of solar radiation.
Photoderm Nude Touch is not just a sun care product, as it also helps limit the shine of the skin. Deci, which ingredient did you use to counteract shininess?
We used an ingredient called caprylyl glycine, as well as mattifying powders. This ingredient can improve the condition of combination to oily skin. Caprylyl glycine helps the skin to regulate the amount of sebum.
Therefore, Photoderm Nude Touch provides long-term action. And thanks to active ingredients, it regulates natural mechanisms of combination to oily skin in line with our ecobiological approach.
Yes, but not only that. Also, in short terms, as the powder in Photoderm Nude Touch instantly absorbs sebum, thereby limiting shine on the skin.
And that's what we are looking for, particularly on sunny days. Deci, while we are on the subject of sebum, can you explain us how Photoderm Nude Touch helps limit the appearance of blemishes?
Of course. Photoderm Nude Touch integrates the fluid active patents. As its name suggests, it helps maintain the fluidity of sebum, partly responsible for the appearance of blemishes. Our patent combats the thickening of sebum to prevent pores becoming blocked and therefore minimize the risk of blemishes. In addition to this long-term action, Photoderm Nude Touch also acts in the short terms thanks to salicylic acid. This ingredient quickly targets existing blemishes by eliminating dead cells and promoting the renewal of the skin surface layer.
Acting both on the visible sign but also on the causes of the skin dysfunction, to ensure long-lasting efficacy is the cornerstone of our ecobiological approach. Deci, can you offer advice on how to use it?
As all sunscreen, it must be used every day, making sure it's applied before the first exposure to the sun.
And every 2 hours?
Yes, of course.
And I believe there is a specific tip on how to use Photoderm Nude Touch.
That's right. Powders and mineral sunscreen tend to settle at the bottom. To have all the benefit of the product, you need to check it like this. There you go, you can hear the sound of the small ball. It can now be applied evenly and generously onto the face and neck.
It should be pointed out that Photoderm Nude Touch comes in 3 shades, very fair, fair, and golden, to adapt to every skin tone. Many thanks, Deci.
You're welcome.
Therefore, Photoderm Nude Touch improves skin quality immediately and over the long term. The complexion is immediately evened out and enhanced, while shine is reduced for 8 hours. Day after day, blemishes are reduced, and this efficacy is clinically proven. 91% of users report feeling an invisible finish on their skin. 80% of them also notice that their complexion is no longer shiny for 8 hours. Finally, after using the product for 21 days, 71% of consumers claim to have fewer blemishes. More than a sun care product, Photoderm Nude Touch is above all a skin care product and a solution to embellish and care for combination to oily skin immediately and durably. Think about it.